In this video, I'm going to tell you what you need to do when you want to have your website. There are two basic things that you need to do, and they are you need a domain, and second thing is you need a hosting. So they are basically two things that you require when you want to have your own website or you want to have your own blog. It can be your company website or your personal website, it doesn't really matter. As long as you want a website, you basically needs these two things. One is a domain, and second is a hosting. So what exactly is a domain? Domain is like, for example, your name. It can be, for example, microsoft.com. So or it can be yahoo.com. So this is a domain name. Hosting is where you are actually going to put your images, your pictures, your all the data related to your website is going to be put somewhere. So this is what you call as hosting. So basically you require these two things. So I use my favorite registrar, which is Godaddy's. You can use yours. There are many. You can visit them and then check the prices that they are offering. So, but I've been using GoDaddy for quite some time. So, I'll use this as an example. Over here, you actually put your the domain name that you want. Getting a good domain name is not easy. If you've looked into my previous videos, I've also given you hints and how to go about buying a good domain name. You of course need to do some homework on good keywords which people are actually searching, and if you involve or put those keywords in your to be part of your domain name, it can help you in search engine optimization, which is SEO, and help you in getting traffic to your website, because eventually the goal of any website is to have a lot of traffic. You want to have a lot of people visiting your website. There is no point in having the best website in the world without having anybody visiting it. So what you need to do is actually you search, like it says, find your perfect domain name here. So let's search for this domain name called blog for geeks. For some time I have been actually thinking of buying, but I haven't bought it till yet, so I'm not sure if it's still available. We can always check. So there you go. This is available. This blogforgeeks.com is available, and we can buy it. This is the price. You're going to pay for the first year. So what you need to do is actually go, and if you like this domain, so you just go and select, and it's actually checking for availability, and it says your domain is available, so you can you can go and one domain selected. The next thing you need to do is, like I told you, you need to go and buy a hosting package, because eventually you will require some place where you're going to put your all your web pages, your database, your images, pictures, videos, whatever have to be put somewhere. So they have to be uploaded on a server. So we need to buy a hosting package. So you can either go in for a web hosting, or you can go in for a WordPress. WordPress is a CMS system which is very popular these days, and in my upcoming videos I'm going to be discussing on WordPress in detail. So stay tuned, and you can get a lot of information on how to set up your blog, your websites, and things you can do with WordPress. Okay, for example, let's pick up web hostings. When you're picking up a web hosting, you really need to focus upon one particular thing, and that is that what you really require. Is it a Linux hosting, or like you see here, there's a Linux plan, and then you have a Windows plan. You need to pick up what works best for you. But if you're going to use WordPress or Joomla or any of those CMSs which are very popular, very easy to manage, and a lot of things you can do. You will really, it's better to pick up a Linux plan. If you need to pick up a Windows plan, just click here and choose the options, but we stick around with Linux plan. There you see is a starter plan, and then you have economy plan. You can go about seeing the the features of each plan is given over here. Whatever it works for you, you choose that plan. So I'm going to choose with this plan a starters plan. So let me just put add to cart. These are other things for backup and restore, and for malware scanning. You can additional features that you can always add to your purchase in case you want those, but I'm just going to continue. So there you go. So I have my so there you go. I have my Linux hosting and my domain. I can always change in case I want for 1 year, or I want to register for 2 years or 5 years or whatever. This is the price in Indian rupees which I'll need to pay. I'll just proceed to checkout, and then I'll pay through various options like net banking, credit card, or various options like cash cards and mobile payments. And so once I make my payment, I'll receive an email from Godaddy which will confirm about my hosting and also my domain. So if you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.